The following contest is scheduled for one fall in the tag team division. Introducing first, making their way to the ring from the Unified School of the Tiger style, Shyn Tiger Jr., Black Tiger Justice. Together they are the Tiger Brothers. Currently they have 2 points.
Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. This is the Animated Wrestling League, and this is the Ultimate Tag Team Test. The final exam, if you will, for the Tiger Brothers.
And their opponents, making their way to the ring also from the Unified School of the Tiger style, Tiger Mask 2, Tiger Zadok, Tiger Mask W. Currently, they also have 2 points.
Teacher versus student. At stake, an opportunity to fight for the Animated Wrestling League Tag Team Championship of the world. We are rapidly approaching National Pro Wrestling Day. The winner of this match will challenge for the tag team titles at that event. 15 minutes on the clock. We are on, and it's Black Tiger Justice versus Tiger Mask 2. Collar and elbow tie-up, and the student getting the advantage of the teacher in the opening round, the opening going of this tag team match. Both teams come into this match with 2 points. The winner will get the all-important third. The loser goes back to 0. You'll notice, conspicuous by her absence, the manager of both teams, Spring Tiger. She is back in the locker room. I spoke to her earlier, and she said, I'm just letting the boys fight it out. No favoritism at all from Spring Tiger. Tiger Mask 2 fighting his way out of the Tiger Brothers corner. I'm going to say Tiger a lot over the next 14 minutes or less. And now we see our first indication of actual teacher-on-student action as Tiger Zadok faces his defi, his apprentice, Black Tiger Justice. Oh! Justice getting back into the ring. A little bit of AWL cat and mouse, or tiger and mouse as it were. Tag Kogeki opportunity. We're going to get it? No, we're not. At least not if Target of the Dark has anything to say about it. Flip into the corner. Oh, huge lariat by one of the last trainees of the Tiger's Den and Global Wrestling Monopoly, Matt Classic Press. Matt Classic will be in action later tonight with a chance to go to National Pro Wrestling Day with golden aspirations of his own. Leg breaker. Could have possibly transitioned into an Indian Deathlock there, but chose not to. 2 minutes in, Hurricane Rana into a bad position. Black Tiger kick. You're going to go for the splash? Yes, he is. Bam! And Tiger the Dark with a significant weight advantage over Black Tiger Justice. Sling Blade by the younger Cub. And this is not the time to be celebrating, kid. A chance of the tag team titles are on the line here. The AWL crowd, we are at capacity tonight. Super. No vacancy. And this crowd is electric for this match, ladies and gentlemen. Black Tiger suplex, but only for the 1 count, as Shyn Tiger Jr. dives across the hypotenuse of the 20 by 20 foot ring. Gets a kick and a lariat for his trouble. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family. Gonna have to get the illegal man out of the ring here. Team Tiger, yep, starting the 5 count. Oh! Team Tiger Jr. rolling his way out of the ring. We're back to one-on-one. And right now, Black Tiger Justice is fighting a handicap match. And he's gonna fly, I think. Well, he's at least considering it. Black Tiger Justice crouching on the top rope. Oh my God! Oh my God! I believe he went for a drop kick. Missed clean. And crotched himself on the top rope. Tiger the Duck going to take advantage of that, or he'll try to. There we go for a second time in the contest. The Tiger feigns kick, Black Tiger style. Tiger the Duck is a big man, a heavyweight. Pulling off that kind of move is incredibly impressive. Black Tiger suplex with the bridge with a 1. And an arrow to the knee. Oh, face first goes Team Tiger Jr., who has yet to be legal in this contest. It's been all Black Tiger Justice so far. Tiger the Dark with a corkscrew moonsault. And I don't think there's a single butt in a single chair in this arena right now. Quick elbow strikes. We've seen the Tiger, we've seen him do high risk, high reward. And there is no escape from the moonsault. Possibly looking now for the Black Tiger Buster. Yes, I think he is. The double underhook, Tiger maneuver, up, down the gut buster. Black Tiger Buster. 1. And now it's the Elder Golden Tiger with the break. Oh, and wait a minute, Black Tiger Justice. Black Tiger Justice with a shot to the referee. I don't know how that possibly could have been accidental, but the referee seems to be letting it go. Arm breaker. You know, for a guy who says he wants to bring justice back to the name of the Black Tiger, I don't know. That was some very rudo, very heel tactics. Villainous, if you will. But the tag is finally made, and Sheen Tiger Jr. makes his way into the contest. 8 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock. Sling Blade by Tiger the Dark. Smart when you're dealing with somebody bigger than you. Try to take out the legs. Good strategy by Sheen Tiger Jr. Kick away out of the corner, out of the danger zone. Irish whip. Oh! No way you're going to go for a tag Kogeki at this point, kid. Black Tiger Justice in illegally. Fireman's carry position. Hot shot over the top rope. You can see the young Tiger breathing heavily. Tiger, suplex, hold on, transition to the waist lock. 1. What's good for the goose is good for the gander as it gets broken up by the partner on the outside. Oh, super kick! For more than a season, the Tiger Brothers have trained under Tiger Mask W. And Tiger Mask Double have said, win the Tag Team Tigers, you will earn your stripes, you will be full Tigers. You won't be Cubs anymore. And right now, they stand as the last obstacle for a tag team title opportunity. Neutral corner, Team Tiger Jr. with interesting intentions. Dive DDT. I concur. And if you think this is awesome, leave a comment down below that says this is awesome. Also, that will let me know somebody's actually watching this. 20 count on the outside in the AWL, plenty of time to get back in the ring. And a moment's hesitation was all that Tiger Zadok needed. Full rotation on that back suplex. Hurricane Rana takes, and the Tiger stumbles, and that's the opportunity. Teacher versus student. Tiger Mask 2 versus his chosen successor, Shin Tiger Jr. And a double team tag Kogeki. Double back elbow. Simple yet effective. Black Tiger Justice. Drop kick in the corner. Staggers the Golden Tiger, but doesn't take him down. Oh, wait a minute. Some action from the outside. Tiger suplex cannot hold him to the bridge. Fatigue a factor now. Lucha style arm drag. The Tiger style, occasionally referred to as strong lucha, the hybrid of the strong style and lucha libre. Around the world, sunset flip powerbomb. Black Tiger Justice. He has got to be running on fumes now. He's taken a lot of abuse in this match. We've only got about 5 minutes left on the clock. Well, what do we have here? Tiger Bomb! Original Tiger Bomb. 1, 2... And that was a necessary breakup from the point of view of the Tiger brothers. And Black Tiger Justice is going to look to go around. Tiger Zadok risking disqualification right now if he doesn't get out of the ring. Oh, look at that! Incredible athletic aerial maneuver. 1. Again broken up by Tiger the Dark. Did somebody make this a tornado tag match and nobody told me? And this is only the opening contest of the Animated Wrestling League episode 264, ladies and gentlemen. Tiger suplex! Dragon suplex, snap dragon. Diving tag. This is what this match has been all about, ladies and gentlemen. Teacher versus student, but a distraction. The Golden Tiger with an opportunity, he doesn't get to take it. Back elbow into the Tiger's jaw. The Tiger's jaw locked in, but it was Tiger Mask 2 that taught that submission maneuver to Shin Tiger Jr. 3.5 minutes on the clock in the event of a time limit draw. This will go to a rematch at National Pro Wrestling Day. The tag titles will not be defended. Space Tornado Ogawa into the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, Tiger Jr. Jr. kicks out of his own volition. The breakup was not in time, but now Tiger Mask. Oh, he misses. He makes the tag. Tiger Mask misses on the defense. Black Tiger Justice with an opportunity of a lifetime. No! Leg sweep by the elder, by the sensei, by the veteran. Oh! Tiger Mask 2, though not under that name, a Season 0 original. This is Season 14 of the AWL. He has been in the AWL since almost the very beginning. Oh! Huge boot right to the head. And now the elder Tiger stalks his... No! Oh, step over Etsugiri! And that could have knocked the Tiger out cold. He kicks over onto his stomach out of instinct. Black Tiger Justice with an opportunity. Those vicious elbow strikes of which he is quite famous. For which he is quite famous. 2 minutes on the clock. Okay, he's going to go for his moonsault. He will watch his opponent like a hawk. Yes, no escape. The no escape moonsault. 1, 2. You cannot escape your own past. You can't escape that moonsault either. Drop kick to the shoulder blades. Time the enemy right now for both teams. Going for a Black Tiger Buster. Hisatsuaza Black Tiger Buster. Tiger the Dark is out of it. 90 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and the Tiger Brothers are going to National Pro Wrestling Day. What a match. Let's take a look at this. That was the first Black Tiger Buster. The younger Tigers expertly took their teachers apart.
Here are your winners, now with 3 points, the Tiger Brothers.
The Elders took advantage of each and every mistake that the Cubs made, but in the end it was not enough. The new Classics will defend against the Tiger Brothers next week at National Pro Wrestling Day in the United States of America. Earlier this week on AWLWrestling.blogspot.com, the challenge was laid down by Frederick Victor. Shynron, can you actually wrestle? Get on with it. There he is.
The following contest is scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds, with 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout to decide the winner, and it shall be contested under World of Sport rules. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, he is the reigning British Openweight Champion, Frederick Victor.
Well, I did a little bit of checking. Apparently, the British Openweight Championship is a legitimate professional wrestling title in the United Kingdom. It's been debunked. It's been vacant for many, many years. There was a tournament in Leeds, I believe, during our off-season, where Frederick Victor apparently did pick this up, and it is a title that can only be defended under World of Sport rules. For those of you not familiar with this, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout, 5 5-minute rounds. No exiting the ring, technical wrestling emphasized.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, the Spirit Dragon, Shynron.
This match is going to be the scientific wrestler versus the physics-defying high flyer. So far up in the clouds, he's at his zenith. Shynron, the spirit dragon, welcome to the ring. High-flying, physical and tricky, what he brings. Shynron, a veteran of Chikara. Chikara will be our hosts for National Pro Wrestling Day, 7 days hence. We call him the spirit dragon. Hit you with the spirit bomb and have them all staggered. Shynron, we call him the spirit dragon. Kamehameha on you, it will leave them all lag. Alright, this is round 1 of 5. A fall or a submission ends the round instantly. A knockout ends the match. Greetings, Grapple fans. Welcome to the AWL's version of the World of Sport. Everybody knows Shynron is one of the greatest high flyers in the world today. The challenge laid down by Frederick Victor. Yeah, you can flip and fly all over the world, but can you actually win a wrestling match? Get him an assist from the ropes there. That's not technically legal. And Shynron going to maybe take an assist from the ropes as well. Oh, what is this? I said physics defying. I meant it. Almost an Ultimo Spider move there. The round system allows the wrestlers to take a break, recharge in between rounds, making this an endurance match, a marathon, not a sprint. Standing Meteora by the Spirit Dragon, who so far has not allowed Frederick Victor to wrestle his type of match. Oh, But that kick actually connected. Drop down, leapfrog. Oh, into its scissors, into its body scissors, twisting body scissors by Frederick Victor. He calls himself the master. Oh, look at that standing Spanish fly. You could do that frame by frame and you wouldn't understand how he does it. Two minutes elapsed. 3 minutes to go in the very first round. And an illegal choke here, that's going to be a public warning. A public warning by the referee. And another scissor twist into the first cover of the matchup. 1. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family is well versed in the world of sport rules. More than licensed in the UK, actually. He has a UK referee's license. Able to officiate this match. And when I say senior referee, I mean only referee. So I do understand he has purchased a blue shirt for next week at National Pro Wrestling Day. Homage to Chikara. 2 minutes and change. Oh, look at that! The Dragon Twist. Into the 1, 2, 3. That's not it.
The winner of the first fall, the Spirit Dragon, Shynron.
Momentary rest period here as we begin round 2 of up to 5. And all of a sudden, Frederick Victor is behind the proverbial 8 ball. He must win this fall, or at least force a time limit draw. Oh, look! Oh, wow! Boots right to the face. Perfect timing. By the Spirit Dragon, a newcomer to the AWL this season, made his debut in the number 16 slot at the New Year's tournament just about a month ago. Oh! And of course, a dragon suplex from the Spirit Dragon. Uppercut, elbow strike. Seeing a lot of elbows today. Is it elbow day? Oh, what the heck was that? A standing... Wait a minute! A trap! 1! That's what makes a scientific wrestler of the caliber of Frederick Victor so dangerous. He may be a snob, he may be a jerk, but he can trap you like you wouldn't believe. Oh! Referee saying that was above the belt. Or just barely. Double underhook. Butterfly suplex by the British heavyweight champion. And what's good for the goose is good for the gander. A tricky pinning predicament by the Spirit Dragon. There's an elbow drop from the top. Very, very risky. It's illegal to leave the ring under World of Sport rules. A risk of disqualification there by Shynron, but it seems to have paid off as he takes his opponent over. 3 minutes on the clock. And a standing corkscrew moonsault. We have this wonderful generation of young high flyers here in the AWL for the 1, 2, 3, and that's it. 2 straight falls. Shynron answered the challenge, and he was more than up to the task. Let's take a look at some of that incredible action. The standing Spanish fly. Can we maybe slow that down? Yeah, can we do the slow motion on that and see what it looks like? Look at this. Oh. Poetry. Human poetry.
The winner of the second fall and the match, the Spirit Dragon, Shynron.
Absolutely fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. The Spirit Dragon. They call him the Master of Motion for a very good reason. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of time, we are going to go straight into the action. This is a reshuffle match with the winner to challenge for the Joshi Championship at National Pro Wrestling Day. Jackie Molyneux, Joya, Athena Jane, and Resu Pink. In that order, the best four of the Joshi division. 15 minutes on the clock. This is a reshuffle match, elimination rules. The loser of the first fall will be the number 4 contender. Loser of the second fall, number 3. Loser of the final fall, number 2. The winner of the match, number 1 contender, challenges for the title in 7 days. The Joshi division, really the story of the Animated Wrestling League, the big story of 2018. 2019, they hope to go to new heights. The undefeated Akira Merine, the mistress of 1,000 holds, awaits the challenge of the winner of this contest. And now that we've got 2 in and 2 out, I'll remind you the pinfalls, submissions are only valid inside the 20 by 20 foot AWL ring. And a possible submission here, the camel clutch. Tag team partners, Athena Jane and Jackie Molyneux. Together they are the Modern Day Warriors. But they desire singles gold as well. Akira Merine, the first all AWL title Joshi double champion. She holds the singles and 1/2 of the tag team gold in the Joshi division. Dragoness, her partner. And I was not expecting this when I saw this match on paper. I expected the Modern Day Warriors to work together. Maybe it's a sign of professional respect that they're going after each other first. They both see each other as a significant threat. Jackie Molyneux, the only woman in the AWL who can match Athena Jane in terms of power, strength, and even come close to her in size. On the outside, the jewel of Lucha Libre, Joya, and the newest member of the Best Four, Resu Pink. Guillotine leg drop by Joya as well. Irish whip into, and Joya decides to insert herself into things. How do you miss with a headbutt? Blowout or X Factor, facebuster, whatever you want to call it. And now it looks like Joya and Jackie Molyneux will be your primary combatants within the ring. Completely different style. That's what I love about the Animated Wrestling League. All styles of wrestling are welcome here. Diamond Flosion. 1, 2. And the overly energetic, the supercharged Resu Pink kicks out of Diamond Flosion. And gets removed from the ring for her trouble by Athena Jane. Joya makes a mistake of taking her eye off of Jackie Molyneux. Jackie Molyneux, a direct descendant of Thomas the Moore Molyneux, Google him. Believes that her family has been robbed of championship gold for generations, and the Animated Wrestling League is her opportunity to bring the gold home. She is the defending number 1 contender in this contest. Oh, look at that. Massive joint manipulation. In addition to a giant swing, Resu Pink going round and round and round. Everybody's legal at the same time here. This is not a tag team situation. This is awesome. This is Joshi Wrestling. 1, 2, 3. No. Only 2. Only 2. Resu Pink, with technically nothing to lose here. She's already in the number 4 position. Just comes within a hair's breadth of being eliminated. And a kick to save your life. Super strength by the superhero. 1, 2. No. Cannot even get a 2 count off of that. Strike, Irish whip over the top. Remember, falls only count in the ring, so it makes sense. Focus on if there's only one opponent in the ring, keep an eye in the back of your head for the other guys or the other girls. But focus on who's in the ring with you. Wrestle Pink looking for an opportunity here. Pink punch! Pink punch it! Too much pink energy is dangerous. 1, 2, 3, and just like that,
Jackie Monyu has been eliminated!
Jackie Monyu has tumbled from number 1 to number 4. And look at the difference in size between Joya and Athena Jane as they leave the ring. Joya over the red rope, Athena Jane over the top. Well, somebody's got to get back in the ring here. There are no countouts in a reshuffle match. Unfortunately, I wish there were. I can't actually do those in this game. So there's not much the referee can do here. I think Wrestle Pink and Joya are realizing they're going to have to team up against the modern-day Amazon if either of them are going to have a chance here. Lucha-style arm drag and monkey flip. So much for teamwork. Mysterio Rana. Ultra Conrana for the 1, 2. Only 2 count as Joya very nearly becomes number 2 in the best 4. We use a best 4 system in the AWL to encourage great competition. You have to be good to get into the best 4. You've got to be better to stay there, and you have to be the best to rise to number 1. 8.5 minutes. Irish whip. Oh, what is this? Interesting counter into the wrist lock. Wrestle Pink getting her shots in as well, including one on Joya, and the super strength of the superhero interrupted by the modern day Amazon. 8 minutes on the clock. Plenty of time for a lot to happen here. The rest of the Pro Sentai Wrestle Ranger will be involved a little bit later, as well as our main event for the evening. We have a long night ahead of us. Sammy Nix will be challenging Erupcion Solar in the main event for the Intercontinental Championship. This has been such an action-packed match. I can't believe it's been this long into the show and I haven't mentioned that yet. Diamond Explosion for the second time. 1, 2, 3. Athena Jane content to watch.
Wrestle Pink has been eliminated.
So Wrestle Pink now the number 3 contender. And we are down to 1-on-1. The winner of this bout will face the undefeated mistress of 1,000 holds, Akira Nerine, at National Pro Wrestling Day in the United States for the AWL Joshi Championship. The stakes could not be higher in this contest. Drop down. Into the Hurricane Rana. She gets it. She got it. She got it. She gets her up and over. Arm drag. Joya, without a doubt, the more technically gifted grappler. But Athena Jane, the size and power advantage may be too much to overcome. Oh, nice backflip counter out of what I'm guessing is going to be either a backbreaker or a sidewalk slam. 6 minutes. Oh, paintbrush. Slapping the taste out of the mouth of the luchadora. Oh, this is not good. Oh! Hey, you need those internal organs. 1, 2. Athena Jane not able to get the job. Celebrating like she's actually won, and maybe she has. Joya is going to have to pull something out from under her mask to make this work. Oh, this is not good. Huge splash from the modern day warrior. Joya barely able to get, and there it is! That's the advantage. Take the high ground, the very high ground. Joya with a huge splash off of the top rope down to the floor. Unbelievable wrestling in the Animated Wrestling League. 5 minutes on the clock. I would absolutely hate to see this go to a time limit draw. In the event of a draw, however, as Joya entered the match in the higher ranked position, she would take the #1 contendership, I believe. I'm not entirely sure. We would have to check the AWL rulebook and get the AWL commissioner's final say on that. DDT. These ladies have been wrestling for nearly 11 minutes, I should say. Fatigue is a factor now. Professional wrestling, the most cardiovascular intensive sport on planet Earth. Other planets, I don't know. I don't get out that much. Oh! Dragon screw leg whip by the modern-day Amazon, straight from the Isle of Themyscira. Into the corridor, Joy with an opportunity. Oh, no opportunity at all right there. Uh-oh, Hisatsuwaza, the fall of the gods. And we can finally see Merene and Jane. Not necessarily a kick out of the fall of the gods. That doesn't happen often. Trapezius claw. And at her size, compared to Joya, Athena Jane has all the leverage and all the weight advantage in the world to make this trapezius claw hold work perfectly. But she lacks the patience. She gives up on it, maybe realizing that with 3 minutes and 10 seconds roughly on the clock. Oh, and a slip up from Joya. Opportunity for Athena Jane. She's going to take it. No, she won't. Tornado DDT. 3 minutes remaining. Cover. 1, 2. No. Athena Jane has been gunning for Akira Merene for months. Even lost her position. She was kicked out of the best four due to her actions trying to get to the champion. She has to earn her way back in. Diamond Flosion! How did she do that? 1, 2, 3!
Athena Jane has been eliminated!
An unbelievable Diamond Flosion to end the contest. And Athena Jane learning that size isn't everything. Wrestle Pink showing her that, but a super chokeslam. How did I miss that earlier? Crushing the internal organs of Joya. Please tell me you've got that Diamond Flosion on the replay. Oh, this is where I thought the match was over. The fall of the gods. Check how close this comes. 1, 2, 3 inches away. The Tornado DDT. What happened to the camera there?
Here's your winner and the new #1 contender in the AWL Best 4, Joya!
And there you see the updated rankings. Jackie Molyneux all the way down to 4 from 1. That sucks. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have the leaders of two teams that don't like each other fight, because why the hell not? Let's do a wrestling.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the secret base. He is the bearer of the Golden Opportunity and the winner of the Contractual Obligation Rumble, the leader of Pro Sentai, Resu.
The winner of the Contractual Obligation Rumble, with his shiny new Golden Opportunity around his neck, faces the Augment, who nearly went the distance. The leader of the Puro Sentai Resurenja versus the field commander, if you will, of the forces of Dr. Jigoku. Oh, I hate this noise. Whoa, someone turned up the turbocharger.
Opponent, being accompanied by Dr. Jigoku. Fighting out of the laboratory, representing the Augments, Project Tetsu.
Not his usual cold, emotionless self. Dr. Jigoku must have installed a turbocharger on this guy. This is nuts. The cybernetic monstrosity, the Iron Project of Dr. Jigoku, his manager and creator, and I dare say owner. Not a robot, a cyborg. An important distinction. It's hero versus monster. Leader versus leader. 10 minutes on the clock in this singles match. Big boot, misses cleanly. First successful attack in the contest. Side Russian leg sweep by Resu. I find it interesting that nobody brought their faction here. None of the other Pro Sentai Resu Ranger in this match. And none of the rest of the augments either. Oh! A sack of something. Backdrop driver. Yeah, this isn't going to be a high-flying exhibition. This is going to be power versus power. Project Tetsu. Oh! Project Tetsu eliminated. Sorry, not the contractual obligation Rumble anymore, ladies and gentlemen. You know, the big Battle Royal show that went for 30 minutes instead of, 8 hours or whatever it was, 7 hours. Seriously, who makes a 7-hour wrestling show? It's looking like this one's going to be about 1 hour 10, 1 hour 15, and I'm struggling to get through it. Uh-oh, this is not good. Out into the AWL fans. That's what they are. They're wrestling fans. Project Tetsu goes in and out of the ring to reset the clock. This has been faction warfare all season long between the Pro Sentai and Resu Ranger and the Augments and the Durei Corps, the forces of Jigoku. Speaking of the Durei Corps, H03 will be in action later tonight against Matt Classic Sr. That will be a #1 contenders match for the AWL Grand Championship as the card for the charity event, National Pro Wrestling Day, starts to take shape. We already know that the Tiger Brothers will challenge the new classics for the tag team titles. We know that Joya, the Jewel of Lucha Libre, will challenge for the AWL Joshi Championship. This is getting crazy. I think the referee has lost count of how many times he's had to start the count over again. Finally, back into the 20 by 20 foot ring. 3 AWL championships will be defended next week. And a steel chair slid into the ring. The referee appears to not have noticed. Dr. Jigoku to thank for that. 1. And now trying to either remove the helmet or rip the head off of Project Tetsu. I have no idea how much of Project Tetsu is still biological, but I don't think it's much. Spine buster as Dr. Jigoku gets involved to save the match. A kick out with no count. Kick out at the no count. I like that. And senior official Joey Baba Ganoush with the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family doing his job, removing the steel chair from the equation. Oh, waiting a moment too long as the hero fights back. The Sentai tradition, decades strong in Japan. Aka droppu, Hisatsuwaza, Aka droppu. And that was at least a 3 count before Resu Red voluntarily abandons the hold. And that, wait a minute, that's it! Dr. Jigoku has been ejected. Resu Red looking to fly at a big splash. Dr. Jigoku has been ejected from ringside. This is one-on-one now. Cover for the 1, 2. And you notice how he sits up. He doesn't just lift a single shoulder. Project Tetsu all the way up to his vertical base in seconds. Powerbomb. Oh, fall forward powerbomb. When your knees are made of titanium, you don't need to protect them. 5 minutes and change left on the clock. Coming up next, we got Matt Classic versus the Dre Corps. H03. A little bit later, we have got Kid Canada in non-title action against Australian Dynamite Michael Dunne. And right now we've got a big choke. No, we don't have a choke slam. An escape of the Goozle. And of course, our main event, Sammy Nix, the Suplex Master, faces the Luchador Erupcion Solar for the Intercontinental Championship. Four and a half minutes remaining on the clock. Irish Whip, 7 total matches for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're super serving the audience. Belly to belly slam. Like, share, and subscribe, all that crap. Oh! Nasty takedown. And a DDT by Project Tetsu of the Augments. What is he thinking? Oh, he's going for the Iron Crab, the Tetsu Kani, and he's got it, the elevated crab. The elevated cloverleaf crab, I should say. But for whatever reason, cannot maintain. 1, 2, no, 2.7. If not 2.8, perhaps. And a choke slam or a Tetsu driver would finish him off here. Choke slam, he's going for it. He saw it, no! Resu red-headed counted, spine buster, and that's a knockout! Referee says that's a knockout. Perhaps a little premature, but the referee's decision is final and sacrosanct. See from earlier, the Akadropu straight into the cover. Dr. Jigoku breaking that one up. That's what Dr. Jigoku eliminated from the match. The spine buster to finish it off. Unbelievable wrestling.
Here is your winner, Resu.
This has been a good episode. I hate to toot the horn here, but this has been a really fun one to call. I am privileged to call the action for you each and every week in the Animated Wrestling League. Congratulations to the bearer of the Golden Opportunity and the Pro Sentai Resu Ranger. Oh, that's where the rest of Dr. Jigoku's forces were. Okay, this should be interesting.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and the rank is on the line. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from the smoke-filled arenas of yesteryear. He is the inventor of professional wrestling, and the number 3 contender in the AWL Best 4. And he is a Matt Classic.
The living legend, the only man ever to retire as AWL World's Heavyweight Champion before it became the Grand Championship, looking to possibly reclaim the title he technically never lost. But he's got a very big obstacle in his way if he wants to get that done. All for Dr. Jigoku as it echoes through the arena.
And his opponent, representing and accompanied by the Dore Corps, he is the number 1 contender in the AWL Best 4. H03.
If you're a little confused on who's who, H03 is the big bugger in the back, being preceded by W01, DB02, and bringing up the rear, the disgraced M05. M05, the former AWL Grand Champion. 3 of these 4 monsters, former Grand Champions, W01, H03, and M05. DB02 yet to obtain that glory, but a former light heavyweight and tag team champion in his own right. Once they were 4 of the greatest technicos in AWL history, our greatest heroes, but they fell to the darkness. And now those control masks, enslaving their minds and bodies to the will of Dr. Jigoku. Subete Jigoku Hakase no Tameni, all for Dr. Jigoku. This is, on paper, a one-on-one contest. The world's oldest living professional wrestler, Matt Classic, gets taken down by the Giant to start us off. Avoiding the kick, back to his feet, rake of the back. I honestly cannot bring myself to blame Matt Classic Sr. for resorting to simple rule violations like the back rake in order to survive here. Matt Classic Sr., one of the few wrestlers in the AWL permitted by the commissioner to not wear knee pads. All the rest of our wrestlers wear their knee pads under their long trunks, so they wear them exposed. There are a few exceptions, but not many. Collar and elbow tie-up, and again, H03 just pushing Classic away. Matt Classic Sr. retired at AWL 100, nearly 200 episodes ago. He retired as the Grand Champion in the Golden Watch opportunity, defeating Lightning Mike Quackenbush for that heavyweight title. He returned to active duty less than a season ago in order to avenge the end of his son's career. And a factor in the background here is that the current number 2 contender, who's not involved in this match, because honestly we couldn't find him, is the man who ended the career of Classic's son. And that is, of course, Gamba Hishi Dark. If Matt Classic were to somehow win the Grand Championship at National Pro Wrestling Day against Kid Canada, oh, wait a minute, here comes the airplane spin, the innovator, the inventor of professional wrestling from the smoke-filled arenas of yesteryear, and he's got the double rotation. This ain't traditional sports, he used centrifugal force. And then drops him like a sack of potatoes. Into the cover to regain his own bearings, and here comes the traditional tactics of Dr. Jigoku's forces. We saw Jigoku himself ejected from ringside earlier in the night. That lasts for the rest of the evening. He's been red carded. He's out. That W01 more than happy to take up the slack. Remember, there's 3 guys on the outside there. Big back body drop. 7 minutes on the clock. In the event of a time limit draw, H03, who comes into this with higher rank, would challenge Kid Canada, who you will see in action momentarily, for that Grand Championship. Hisatsu Waza Tatsumaki! Oh! Drops Classic face first. 1, 2, 3. No! The old guy simply will not give up. As I was saying, if Classic wins the Grand Championship, we will have a date with the man who ended his son's career, Gamba Hishi Dark, for the title. Cross body block. 6 minutes on the clock. No, a break of the waist lock. No German suplexes for you, sir, says Matt Classic Sr. Takes him down with a simple arm drag. And into the trapezius claw. The master of claw holds, Matt Classic Sr. He taught his classic claw to Fritz von Erich once upon a time, though von Erich never really got it right. And there it is, the classic claw, the original version. The classic claw, and no choice but to tap out. Matt Classic Sr. versus Kid Canada. It's going to be a technical exhibition in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at the Wrestle Factory.
Here's your winner and the new #1 contender in the AWL Best 4, Matt Classic Sr.
Classic and H03 switching positions. That's going to be a hell of a match. Durecore not happy, and that makes me happy. Now it's time to take a look at the man that Matt Classic Sr. will be challenging for the Grand Championship. Non-title action at AWL 264. Let's get it on.
The following non-title contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. He is the most Canadian man in the world and the reigning Unlimited Wrestling League Grand Champion, Kid Canada!
The most Canadian champion in the world, ladies and gentlemen. The new AWL Grand Champion, cashing in a golden opportunity, and now giving an opportunity to a young up-and-coming wrestler.
And his opponent, Australian Dynamite, Michael Dunne.
Michael Dunne took the initiative, listened to Kid Canada's advice, tried to write his own story at the Contractual Obligation Rumble, volunteered to be one of the first two in the match. Unfortunately, that meant he was actually the first eliminated from the match, but he did impress Kid Canada. He impressed the Grand Champion with his tenacity, his grit, and his guts. Therefore, Kid Canada has granted Michael Dunne this non-title opportunity. Of course, if Dunne could somehow pick up a victory here, that would put him right into the question mark for the best four, and it gets a waist lock on the champion and takes him down, maintains the waist lock, and to successfully out-grapple a graduate of the dungeon, one of the last graduates of the dungeon. Same class as Tyson Kidd, if you need a comparison there. Side headlock. Australian Dynamite Michael Dunne, he knows this is the biggest match of his career. He is coming out of here full blast, trying to show what he can do. This is also technically the dungeon versus the AWL Dojo, as Michael Dunne is a graduate of that system. Bulldog as Kid Canada takes command of the contest, at least for a moment. Michael Dunne graduated from the dojo right as we were taken over by Global Wrestling Monopoly, so he didn't get to wrestle for the better part of a year. And he's really sort of fallen through the cracks of the AWL system ever since. He's trying to make a name for himself. He's trying to take Kid Canada's advice. He told all of the roster, hang on, only a one count, but Michael Dunne just got a one count on the Grand Champion. Let's focus on that for a second. I don't want to say that Kid Canada isn't taking Australian Dynamite seriously, but let's face it, he's a rookie with, I don't think, any wins to his credit. I don't have my win-loss records in front of me. That's why I haven't referred to them so far today. Referee begins the 20 count. Even a victory by countout over the Grand Champion in non-title action would get you at least a consideration for the best four. Get you into a fight for four match. Because once Matt Classic challenges, successfully or unsuccessfully, we will have an empty slot in the best four. If Michael Dunne picks up the victory here, Canadian Destroyer! That slot would almost certainly be filled by Dunne himself. But after that Canadian Destroyer, I don't think Kid Canada is going to take much longer here. 1, 2, no! Australian Dynamite, Michael Dunne just kicked out of the Canadian Destroyer, but I think he's about to eat the Canadian Crunch. No, he dodges it! Australian Dynamite, Michael Dunne showing us who he is right now, ladies and gentlemen. Showing us his Resu. The AWL fans love what they're seeing, and I'm seeing in the eyes and in the body language of Kid Canada, I am seeing definite respect for Australian Dynamite, Michael Dunne. Uh-oh, Northern Light suplex attempt. No! Michael Dunne able to shift his weight to prevent the Northern Light suplex. Oh! Side Canadian leg sweep. It was possible an arm breaker, trying to stretch him like Stu would do. Let me show you something, kid. 6 minutes, 20 seconds. Even a time limit draw against the champion would be impressive. Collar and elbow tie-up. Michael Dunne, in his wildest dreams, is going to look for the bangarang, his finishing maneuver. Kid Canada going to be thinking Canadian Crunch as soon as he can. Uh-oh, going outside. Oh! Nearly stepping on Michael Dunne's head out here in front of the commentation station. Missed with a cross body block. Dunne knows he's not going to get... Oh! Hot shot. Dunne knows he's not going to get a count out here. I think if he's going to win this, he wants to win it in the ring, and I don't blame him for that. Atomic drop. Somehow that's not a low blow. How the hell is that not a low blow? Uh-oh, Dunne in a precarious position. Gets an alley-oop for his troubles. But catches the boot into a dragon screw leg whip. Australian Dynamite, Michael Dunne, showing the AWL world exactly what he can do. Takedown! Turns the Grand Champion inside out. I do not believe what I'm seeing here. This is incredible. Clothesline over the top rope. Somebody needs to tell the roster it is no longer the contractual obligation Rumble, and hopefully it won't be again for a very long time. Thrust kick to the stomach. Neck breaker by the champion. The most Canadian champion in the world. His birthday cake was a butter tart, and his salad a poutine. He's the most Canadian champion in the world. Cover. Referee out of position, but 1, 2. That probably would have been a 3 count if senior official Joey Bob Ganoush of the famous Bob Ganoush Wrestling family has got to be getting tired by now. Was in the right position. Submission opportunity of a seated abdominal stretch by the graduate of the famous Heart Dungeon. He calls himself the last master of the dungeon. Does he still call himself that? I haven't actually heard him call himself that in a while. Oh, over the top, and the damage done to the arm, I think, of Australian Dynamite Michael Dunne, who is stomping away at the AWL Grand Champion. I am as close to speechless as a wrestling commentator ever gets, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Dunne giving the champion a run for his money. Look at that. Oh, DDT counter the military press. 3 minutes and change. Who have we got? Canadian Crunch! The Canadian Crunch, and blood hath been drawn. Michael Dunne literally leaving his blood, sweat, and tears in the ring. A victory for the champion, but a statement by the Aussie. Take a look at some of this action. He went toe-to-toe with the grand champion and definitely got his licks in, the Australian Dynamite Michael Dunne. I'm starting to see a bright future for this kid.
Here's our winner, the most Canadian champion in the world, Contender!
Oh, that was a hell of a match. Anyway, next week, Kid Canada, Matt Classic Senior for the AWL Grand Championship. But right now, it's time for our main event of the evening.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall, one submission and knockout to decide the winner. And it is for the Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Championship.
And a show of teamwork as the AWL World's Tag Team Champions, who will defend those titles against the Tiger Brothers at National Pro Wrestling Day, come to the ring together. It is one half of this championship duo in the orange and black, the Suplex Master Sammy from Brooklyn, New York, who will challenge Erupcion for the Intercontinental title. Sammy earned this championship opportunity by defeating Erupcion in the New Year's tournament back at the start of the year. We apologize that it's taken this long to get to this match. And there he is, the Intercontinental Champion. Now, if that belt looks familiar, it's because we won it from them. That's all I'm going to say about that. That is the AWL Intercontinental Championship, and it is a Contenders title. 5 successful title defenses, and you can cash it in for a shot at the Grand Championship under the stipulations of your choosing. You leapfrog the entire best 4 in order to challenge for the ultimate prize. And the little luchador who could, Erupcion looking to do just that. This will be his first title defense, I believe. The AWL Intercontinental Championship.
Introducing first the challenger. Fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, accompanied by the Technical Wizard Lee Masters, the Suplex Master, Sammy. And his opponent, from the center of the sun, he is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion. Tonight, he makes his first title defense, Erupcion. This is an officially sanctioned Intercontinental Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey in charge.
And that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The road less traveled, the opportunity to become Grand Champion. And we're off 30 minutes on the clock. And immediately into a suplex, butterfly suplex, by the Suplex Master Sammy a specialist. He has mastered every iteration of the suplex, though of course he has his favorites. Erupcion his cultural heritage, Lucha Libre, had his first professional match at the age of 15 for several years, actually about 2 years. He was the youngest wrestler on the AWL active roster. Time ravages all of us. That's no longer the case. But he is a deceptively experienced young veteran. Defeated all of Nippon Yokata to get his hands on that Intercontinental title. 30 minutes on the clock in this championship match. Champion's advantage in play in the event of a count-out disqualification or unlikely event of a time limit draw. The title will remain with the champion. Pinfall, submission, or knockout in the ring only. Sammy hits a drop kick, showing that he's not a one-trick pony. He can do something other than suplex you. Solar back to his feet. Sammy Nix, a Season 0 original, gets out in and out of the ring to break the momentum of his opponent. That's a good strategy. Snap vertical suplex. Goes for a second one. In the AWL, we call this the hat trick suplex. Subtype vertical. What do we have? Going for the gut wrench now. That's one. Gonna go for a full hat trick here. Two. Yes, I believe he is. Hat trick suplex. Subtype gut wrench. It is a wrestling clinic. It is a masterclass every time Sammy Nix steps into the ring. Pound for pound, the strongest wrestler in the AWL in my opinion. The only people stronger than him are the super heavyweights, so that's why I say pound for pound. Erupcion Solar cutting his way out, back stabber, or back cracker, if you prefer. Waiting for his opportunity, may have waited too long, backdrop suplex. Into the German, and spins him around into the vertical suplex. I'm not even sure what to call that. The Chimeraplex 2? Or is he going for the Chimeraplex? German. Maybe a transition? No, there isn't. Hat-trick suplex. Subtype German. Erupcion Solar being thrown all over that AWL 20 by 20 foot ring. Uh-oh. Oh no. And the AWL fans see what's coming. I agree, it's awesome. It's also incredibly, stupidly dangerous. 2, 6, 2, 3. All the time in the universe. We may have a new Intercontinental Champion, ladies and gentlemen. Rolling elbow misses as they return to... Wait a minute, what is this? Oh! I don't know what Erupcion Solar had planned, but we'll never find out. Ladies and gentlemen, are we looking at a brand new... Yeah, I think we're looking at a new Intercontinental Champion. This has been a dominant match so far. Exploder suplex into the ring apron. Double underhook. Butterfly suplex. Just put him out of his misery, Sammy. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh! Dragon Sleeper side suplex. 1, 2... No! Somehow Erupcion Solar not giving up. He is... How much pain has he got to be in right now? He's thinking... Oh, wait a minute. Cravat suplex. He just suplexed the suplex master. You don't do that. Let's just get... Wait a minute. Supernova! Hisatsuwaza, the Supernova for the 1, 2, 3. Out of nowhere, the Supernova retaining the Intercontinental title for Erupcion Solar. Let's take a look at just some of that incredible action. Triple, gut wrench, suplex, hat trick. More Germans than I can count. Brock Lesnar, eat your heart out. And that superplex, I thought they were both dead, honestly. How he kicked out of that one, I have no idea. The cravat suplex, the turning point. And then it was the Supernova for the win.
Winner, and still Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, Erupcion Solar.
He has a date with the man who eliminated from the contractual obligation to Rumble, W01. But for right now, a moment of victory for the Intercontinental Champion, Erupcion Solar. 1 down, 4 to go. We will see you next week for National Pro Wrestling Day. Until then, korede kimarida.